Hey, Cookaholic Chef Kendra here. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. After all, it's what you decide to make it. So today we're making some decadent deliciousness. We're making monkey bread. We're going to start off by generously buttering a Bundt pan, taking care to get in all the little corners and setting this baby aside. Let's get started on the dough. In this measuring cup, we're adding sugar, melted butter, water, heavy whipping cream, and yeast. We're going to mix this well with a fork and let it foam up for about 5 minutes. Obviously, this is a yeast dough, and traditionally monkey bread is made with yeast doughs. Many fine peeps make monkey bread with biscuit dough from a tube, and no doubt it tastes really good, but there's no yeast in biscuit dough. I'm no food snob, but I just happen to prefer my monkey bread to be made from scratch using yeast dough. We have our stand mixer fitted with a dough hook. That was bench flour for later. Here's the salt. We're going to add our flour and salt and start it on low. All we're doing here is making sure that the salt is even throughout the flour. Once the flour and salt are mixed well, we're going to pour in our foamed up yeast mixture. We're going to bring the stand mixer up to level 4 and let it go for about 7 minutes. Now I'm pouring a tiny bit of oil in this bowl and we're going to wipe it around. We're going to add our dough to it and roll it around in the oil. Cover with plastic wrap and set it aside to rise until doubled in size. Now the dough will be sticky at this point, but no worries, it won't be later. We're mixing some brown sugar, white sugar, and cinnamon with a fork for our monkey bread coating. Brown sugar and cinnamon were born to be together. Now for the fun part, at least for me, y'all. We're tossing some bench flour to this cutting board and trying to get some good coverage. We're also adding bench flour to our hands. We're turning out our dough, which is a nice dough to work with. Once we have it all laid out, we're going to shape it into an 8-inch square. Again, it's a really easy dough to handle right now, so there's no rolling needed. We're going to cut this guy into fourths, then each fourth into 16 pieces. And then we're going to roll the pieces into balls. That's right, son. 64 delicious pieces. Y'all was paying attention in math class. I know you was. We have all our stuff ready. We have our buttered Bundt pan. We have our cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. We also have butter for some tasty dipping. And we'll have the star of our show, our monkey balls. So we're dipping our dough in the melted butter, rolling it around in the brown sugar mixture, and placing the balls in the pan. We want to make sure we stagger the balls so they stick together nicely when they bake. It would be hard for me to believe that there's someone out there that doesn't like monkey bread. It's rich, sweet, and has a wonderful texture. It's delicious, but yo, I'm not mad at you if you don't. We all have our own taste. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to cover our monkey bread with plastic wrap and slide it back into a warm place until it rises about 1/2 inch from the top. You can just use a tea towel. It's your kitchen. Do what you want. This will take about an hour. However, it depends on how hot your kitchen is. Trivia time. Monkey bread is also called what? A. Caramel bread, B. Monkey puzzle bread, or C. Cake bread. There's a link to the answer at the end of the video. Confectioners sugar, milk, vanilla, and a pinch of salt mixed until smooth is our glaze. We're going to bake our monkey bread 30 to 40 minutes. Let it cool in the pan for a couple minutes to help it set. Take a plate and place it over the Bundt pan, then flip. Pull off the pan and marvel at your fine work. I mean, that's what I do. Wait a couple minutes and drizzle over the glaze. You can find this and other fine recipes at ChefKendra'sEasyCooking.com. And while you're there, be sure to sign up for my free updates. Share my videos, and if you haven't already, subscribe. That's all for this week. I'll see you next week. Chef Kendra is out. Peace.